jeez. Next level. What? No. No, not now. I just had an intense boss fight. I can't take 3 in a row. Oh, I'm 2B now, or 9S. Dodge straight into it. Oh. That was bad. Second try. Oh, there's 2 cores. I wish I noticed that earlier. Makes sense though. Oh no. Nice. Stop switching characters this fast, I can't handle it. No. That was literally too intense for me to take. No, not now. Not now.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None
Yeah,
of it
he doesn't
matters.
care.
Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Oh.
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
9S!
How much did that do?
Doesn't matter.
It did like a quarter.
Why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch
What's this?
of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine. I'll just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Oh, she's got all kinds of tech that I don't have. That's cheating. No. Get out of the way.
care of 9S.
To be.
No. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11:42. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof. Cold, even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But Scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon, built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server, and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander in empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to those girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seems I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. I'll stay. We, Yorha, we don't deserve to be loved by this world. Huh.
So that's where you were. To be.
So looks like that was Route D, or Ending D. the credits are coming down. A lot of answers, kind of more questions. More like I'd say, more mysteries. I think there's some things that are kind of like the answers that we got were sort of vague and there were half answers, if that kind of makes sense. So maybe we'll get a little bit of more clarification in the next playthrough, which I'm guessing is gonna just be exactly the same, but choose A2 instead at the end. So I'll just cut to that and play through the entire game again. Which it's not like I don't want to do that, but oversaturation of it. I like how it tied a lot more things in from the first Nier than I expected, and that I was led to believe from early reviews. Like they said, if you were a fan, there's a couple shout outs, and that's what I thought Emil's roving truck store thing was. But no, they really went in deep with the Gestalt project and all of that. But I guess you don't really need to play the first to understand it. It's not like you're missing out on anything other than, oh hey, this was what the entire first game was about. So maybe I hope I get the other 7 notes about that in my next playthrough, because those were very interesting, and that's where a lot of the questions that got answered, and a lot of the new questions got raised from, which I'm not exactly a fan of that, but I'm not a fan of it being like a core story element, but I like it when you find a thing and it's like it gives you more insight into the story. Like Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes had a bunch of tapes that you could find, and that is where the core of the story was, and it was impossible to find them on your own. Like, you had to get a guide, and that's where most of the replay value came from. I got the PS3 version and spent like an hour and a half on it, and I was like, well, this was a waste of $30. And then I got the PC version for free as a pre-order bonus and spent 30 hours on it. And a lot more came out of that than out of the original, just because of those info tapes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Debug menu. Interesting. Debug room. Freely place that. You know, they were showing like up to this came out in April? No, May. Or sorry, March. This came out in early March. And even in January, they were showing like actual alpha footage. And like a lot of times for game trailers, they're like pre-alpha footage, doesn't represent the actual gameplay. But that's not what it means. And alpha means there's like wireframe meshes and frame rate measures and like debug text all over the screen. They were doing that for this in January, and I wonder if that was just like a hint that they would have something like this in the final game. Huh. I got a bunch of stuff. Oh, the heavy armor. That's what like the stormtrooper armor. A2 wig. Okay, I will certainly do that. Yes. And I am going to save to this slot. Out of paranoia. Endings A, B, and D. Are we gonna go straight back to the main menu, or are we gonna get a cutscene? We're gonna go back to the main menu. You know what, maybe I'll just go to chapter select and see if we could get right back to the end game. Let's find out what this is, though. Is it just some weird thing? It's probably a weird thing. Yeah, this was the exact menu that they were using in the alpha footage. Small stubby enemy. Alright. Now we can fight these guys. And they were level 1, so they held no threat whatsoever. Okay. That was interesting. I'm not sure what the point of that is. Oh, I can just load, can't I? Yeah. Alright.